Hello everybody. Hello, back again. Well, John Kerry's at it again. He come out this morning and said there's too many people in the world, and you know what that means, don't you? That means that they want to take us out, one way or the other. They're fighting farmers. They want to destroy us, which would cause less food in the world. That'd be famine. They'll take you out that way. Or they want a war and take a bunch of people out. Or I hear there's a new virus out. It was 50% mortality rate. And if they can't get you that way, I guess they're going to get you with the old arm candy. If I noticed, they said people was dying from that, so. Phew, and then you got poor old Trump, what they're doing to him. You know, Joe Biden had all them documents, and now they've come out that he was pretty sure that he took a bribe when he was vice president, and something about money laundering, it was on the news. You know, I know people thinks that, you know, that the last election wasn't right, but that's done and over with, and or what we believe doesn't matter. Kamala Harris is vice president, so that's what she's there for, so they should impeach Biden, and if he's guilty, he should spend the rest of his life in jail. Him and his family, all of them that's done wrong. It's took money from these other countries. It was such a money laundering scheme. So he ought to be impeached and go to jail, and Kamala Harris ought to take over the rest of his term. I mean, that's the way our Constitution set up, and that's the way it ought to be. But now what did they do? They indict Trump to hide Biden. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's like a 70s, 80s movie. So there that is. And you know, Pat Robertson died, and there was nobody, of course he hadn't been outspoken in a year or two. There were no preachers out there much that are fighting back on all this stuff. It's not in God's law. You know I sin some, but I do believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins. You know, it says in the Bible, you know, you follow the wrong shepherd, you know, you probably go over the cliff with him. And so if you don't believe in God's law, and you attend these churches that don't preach the truth of the gospel out of the book, then I'm sorry, you're going to hell. You can't be a Christian and believe in this stuff. I mean, I'm just sorry. There's no way. You just cannot be a Christian and believe this stuff. So, you know, I know I'm rambling. I've got a lot on my mind. I'm worried about our country. You know, all this stuff going on. And, the one reason I started doing these YouTube videos, I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to show a little bit of our lifestyle here on the farm and what we do, and some of the things we have to do to make a living. You know, it ain't always peaches and cream here. There's a lot, you know, you handle a lot of money, but you don't get to keep much of it. You know, new tractors, and, you know, this baler and this mixer here, I mean, you're talking about hundreds of $1,000s worth of equipment. At the end of the year, sometimes you're lucky to start back over with $5,000 or $10,000 in your pocket to survive on to your next cash check. Or it was a little bit better when we had tobacco, but you had more money, but that's gone, and I just got cattle, so that's it. But you know, I really don't want to make a long video, but it's going to end up being a long one. I don't know if we get much views or not. that's not really about what it is. If I reach one person and one person like it, then that's okay with me. You know, I love this country. And I was talking to old Waterbug before I made this video. You ought to check him out on YouTube and Facebook. He's a veteran. He's a good man. He believes in the country and he loves his family. And I didn't meant to ask him, but pretty sure he's still carrying a bullet in his body. You know, and we're losing our veterans. You know, Donald Westman put up a video the other day of a 97-year-old man who was stormed the beaches in D-Day. And there's very few of them left. God love them, they fought and bled for our freedom. They stopped the Nazis in their tracks, and what's happening now? We've got a bunch of fascists running around that's left in the Congress, spouting that fascist junk. So, you know, Trump is the only politician. Now, Reagan was good, but Trump is the only politician that actually didn't give you a feel-good message. He just gave you the truth. And when he was elected, he actually tried to fulfill his campaign promises one by one. But what did his own party stop him? You had them rhinos like Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell, who are rhinos, who stopped him. He had programs that he wanted to do that would benefit you and me. You know, a lot of them congressmen and senators, they give themselves a raise. And when Obamacare come around, they made it where they didn't have to take Obamacare. They had their own insurance, which is unconstitutional. They can't make no law that's not just for themselves. It's unconstitutional, but there's no big lawyers come in to take it from the Supreme Court. So they say, okay. But you know what they do? They turn around and tax mine your ass. They tax the shit out of us to pay for their insurance. And so they can go across the water in these other countries and make their little deals, backdoor deals, and their stock, once they get in there, they become rich. You know, and they ain't nowhere it says you have to be a lawyer. Some people got the idea that you've got to be a lawyer to be a senator or a congressman. You do not. They're supposed to go up there, do 2 or 4 years, and make a difference, and bring your hind end back to the house and let somebody else have a turn at it. A banker, a farmer, even the guy that washes the dishes in the restaurants should have a chance at it. Just because you went to some big fancy school and a lawyer, that don't mean shit. You gotta have a little common sense when you get up there. You're supposed to be up there protecting the American people, not making your family wealthy rich, or filthy rich. But that's about all I've got to say today. I want to thank everybody for watching and wanting to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. If I reach one person, that's really all that matters. Maybe that's all God intended me to reach. But I'm going to try to end this video. Don't know if I can or not. So let's do it.